Hey, the Reckless Retiree here. Please excuse my voice, I have a cold. But this video begs to be made, even though I don't want to necessarily make it. So you may have seen my video where I accidentally exploded a exercise ball full of HHO. That is water that's been separated into hydrogen and oxygen by electrolysis. And as I explained, I think at the time, I had done this many, many times without problem, without a hitch, on a smaller scale. And so I should have known better, but we all make mistakes. We all have accidents, which I categorize this as, because I wasn't expecting what happened. Now let me just explain that in my previous job, I was a engineering test technician, and I worked on aerospace projects and automotive projects. So I'm well aware of the need for hearing protection in loud noise environments. I've worn earplugs most of my career. I used to test automotive fans for durability, and that meant running them for a long length of time with a load on them and at high rates of speed, so it made a tremendous noise. And of course, as you're approaching the tester, you're reminded, this is loud, put your hearing protection in, which I did. Now, as I explained in the video, when I would bubble the HHO up into water previously to the accident, I was making it in much smaller quantities, making it on demand. That's a key to HHO, making it on demand. So there's not a large quantity of it to explode. But this time I had the ball full, and the hose was closer to the surface than I realized, and it fed back through into the ball and exploded. And I was very fortunate I didn't get injured, except for my hearing. Went to the ear doctor yesterday. The thing is, I can hear fine, and I was tested by them, the technician, and determined that my hearing was fine for my age. The problem is I have tendinitis. No, it sounds like tendinitis. Anyway, ringing of the ear. A high-pitched squealing in my left ear all the time. And as you can imagine, that's quite annoying. And the doctor told me there's nothing he or anybody could do for it. It's a matter of time to see if it disappears, or just living with it, which I hope I don't have to. By the grace of God, maybe I won't. Maybe it'll go away. But then again, maybe God will keep it whispering in my ear as a reminder. Not whispering. In the morning when I get up and it's quiet in the house, it sounds like it's screaming. So the only other thing you can do is what they call masking. And that's why I have these headphones on, because I'm using a white noise app to create a sound that I'm feeding into the earpiece over the ear that has the forgot the word for it, tinnitus or whatever it's called. So, as I did at the end of the video, I am encouraging you in the future, if you think you're going to be around a loud environment, to wear hearing protection. He said that this mostly happens with law enforcement officers, military, using weapons, loud guns. Excuse me. But it also can happen if you go to rock concerts and get too close and the music's really loud, because they make it way too loud. I guess it's so the people in the back rows can still hear. I remember as a teenager coming out of a Jethro Tull concert, and that's an interesting story of itself. I had never heard of Jethro Tull. Excuse me. And my best friend's sister won tickets from the radio station to go to every concert at the particular venue for the year. She didn't want to go to see Jethro Tull, so he and I went. We sat in the fourth row. When we came out, it felt like our ears were stuffed with cotton. And that was from that loud sound. But we recovered, as young people often do. And no problem since then. Anyway, if you are around loud noises, if you are doing things that make loud noises, such as explosions, please do yourself a favor and have adequate sound or hearing protection and use it. Even if you're not 100% sure you're going to need it. That's the thing. I should have had it on because I was lighting the gas just for the chance that it would explode. And I didn't. So from now on I will. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm just going to be a lot safer. And I encourage you to do that the same. This is a Reckless Retiree signing off.